What's up everyone, BICKAGE here back with another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Paro, Pablo and JR and Where Did We Go Wrong featuring Ciaran, Moran. So I've heard a few seconds of this song. I listened to the first kind of 10-20 seconds of it. Sounds like a nice track. Looking forward to hearing it. Again, surprised that it only has kind of this many views, 1,600. Again, really, like, it's a good amount, but I thought it actually would have had a few more. So again, we'll give this video a fat like. You should too. Make sure to like this video as well. You can get all the Paro Pablo stuff in the description. So go onto his Instagram, go onto his Spotify and stuff like that. It'll all be down there. And same with myself, you can check out my Instagram below. Go check out my YouTube channel, the one that you're on now. Have a look at the other videos if you want. There's plenty there. We'll be sending out daily videos kind of every day now for the next. I have plans for the next year or two to get through every track in Ireland. So we're gonna do it. Let's start. Okay, the video quality looks really good. Like, I know in the I'm Not Flying song with Will Ali, the kind of the videography was very good as well. Looks like it's good quality. They have the drone set up for this shot, and then let's see. Directed by Ed did it.
My hometown has changed on me. We close our eyes, but we can't sleep. These city streets weep in poverty. Pavements speak, but they speak, we don't.
He said, I close my eyes, but I can't sleep. And he said, these city streets sleep in poverty. These city streets are in poverty. What did he say?
City streets weep in poverty.
These city streets weep in poverty. So nice kind of wording of that there.
Pavements speak, but they speak, we don't see. This town we loved has changed, we see. Faces fade without empathy. These city streets weep in poverty.
He said faces fade without empathy. So, you know, people leave you, whether it's friends or you know, people in the streets, they fade without empathy. So, you know, without any empathy for you.
Pavements speak, but they speak with honesty. Where did we go wrong? Broke down, but we stay strong. And where did we go wrong? Rain pours, we ride the storm. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Where did we go? Where did we?
Will Ali, you have a contender. Right, I'm after hearing this fella sing for about 10 seconds, and I'm putting him up with Will Ali already. Holy shit, let me go through this whole chorus again. That was beautiful.
City streets weep in poverty.
Look at Paro Pablo there, he's like waiting till he hear this chorus now. Look at it. He has the kind of sly look in his eyes. Like,
faces fade without empathy. These city streets weep in poverty.
Look, he's like, you know what you're about to hear now.
Poverty, pavements speak, but they speak with honesty. Where did we go wrong? Broke down, but we
Shout out there, woman.
stay strong. And where did we go wrong? Rain pours, we ride the storm. Where did we?
Said rain pours, we ride the storm. So, you know, where did we go wrong? Again, that's the name of the track, but it looks to be talking about Dublin City and kind of the people here, and you know, where did we go wrong as a country, you know, with all the kind of stuff that's going on. So really, really good stuff so far. This sounds like a really solid track. It's up there already with the tracks I've heard, so brilliant.
Where did we go wrong? Where did we go? All the beach we laid on low because the seeds were growing different. Mixing whiskey with the coke and toast the ghost. That's tradition. Trying to go from rags to riches, but the skills were beneficial. Do the math and look at history, and the roads are banging business when you're planted in the system.
Let's go back here. Let's go back. There's plenty to go through here.
All the beach we laid on low because the seeds were growing different. Mixing whiskey with the coke and toast the ghost. That's tradition. Trying to go from rags to.
He said mix some whiskey with the coke, then toast the ghosts. So toast your, you know, your loved ones who have passed away. so mixing whiskey with the coke and toast the ghost, that's tradition. Damn.
Bitches, but the skills were beneficial. Do the ghost, that's tradition. Trying to go from rags to riches, but the skills were beneficial. Do the math and look at history, and the roads are banging business when you.
Damn. So he said the skills were beneficial. So he said trying to go from rags to riches, but the skills were beneficial. So what he learned from school was do the math and take a look at the history and the roads. What did he say?
To go from rags to riches, but the skills were beneficial. Do the math and look at history, and the roads are banging business when you.
Do the math and do the math and look at history, and the roads are banging business. So you know the life on the street. If you do the math, that's probably better business than actually going to school. You know, and that's the main thing to kind of take from school.
Planted in the system, you get what.
And again, I don't think he's not glamorizing that type of life. I mean, the song is called "Where Did We Go Wrong," so you know he's talking about the kind of the negative side of this stuff, and you know that's what you learn from school. You learn that you know you can actually make more money out on the street than you can from you know following through with school and you know pursuing a career that way.
Beneficial, do the math and look at history, and the roads are banging business when you're planted in the system. You get watered mannerisms, you're divorced from your ambitions. Life's a bitch when she's malicious. I'm not talking 5-a-side, but see that feel is artificial cause it's ran.
So he said when you're planted in the system, you're divorced from your ambitions. So when you're in the system that we're kind of in.
Beneficial, do the math and look at history, and the roads are banging business when you're planted in the system. You get watered mannerisms, you're divorced.
Yes, he said when you're planted in the system, you get watered mannerisms. So your mannerisms are watered down. You know, you can't be yourself. And then he said you're divorced from your ambitions. He said like some bit like he talked about like
from your ambitions. Life's a bitch when she's malicious. I'm not.
Life's a bitch when she's malicious. So you know we kind of grow up in this with this malicious upbringing, and again that kind of affects our ambitions and you know what we want to do as an adult when we're growing up. Yeah, really good stuff here.
Talking 5-a-side, but see that field is artificial cause it's ran through.
I'm not talking 5-a-side, but see that field is artificial. So that field, you know, that field that you want to grow up in, whether it be you know a job or you know your ambition, whatever it is, that field is artificial. It's fake. You know, it's not possible. But obviously, if you're playing 5-a-side football, you usually play on an artificial pitch. You know, like an all-weather pitch. So yeah, nice wordplay there.
Narcissism and programmed like algorithms. We were in a race for
programmed like algorithms. So yeah, you know, algorithms, programs. I like it.
Talking 5-a-side, but see that feel is artificial cause it's ran through narcissism and programmed like algorithms. We were in a race for cash, up in addicts like Anne Frank. Fake friends turned their back on.
Up in addicts like Anne Frank. So up in addicts, up in the amount of addicts out there, but up in addicts like Anne Frank.
Like algorithms, we were in a race for cash, up in addicts like Anne Frank. Fake friends turned their back on minus them just like the banks. As foot soldiers we got ranked, we climbed the ladder then got trapped. Arrived at the devil's door, but that hard.
So up in addicts actually, so like they're dealing and they're up in addicts, so they're giving the ups to the addict. But again, up in addicts like Anne Frank.
As foot soldiers we got ranked, we climbed the ladder then got trapped. Arrived at the devil's door, but that hard us just did not get it. That narcos lifestyle had us brainwashed. Raised in the gutter, finding shelter from the raindrops. The hungry don't care about the hunger that's displaced. Rots what happened to be Nordish like the Gale talk. They gambled like a place pot. Most estates, homeless kids.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Frank, fake friends turned their back on minus them just like the banks. As foot soldiers.
Fake friends turned their backs, we minus them just like the banks.
We got ranked, we climbed the ladder, then got trapped. Arrived at the devil.
He said we climbed the ladder, so if he's talking about kind of drug dealing or you know that living that kind of life, and he said
don't stop, but that hard us just did not get it.
Yes, we said you know knocking at devil's door, so you know getting close to death, you know climbing that ladder, reaching that, you know getting close to death, with the kind of danger involved with that, and he said but it's just an act.
That narcos lifestyle had us brainwashed, raised in the gutter, finding shelter from the raindrops.
Listen to that narcos lifestyle, so narcos, you know, Pablo Escobar, like the show on Netflix. So that narcos lifestyle had us brainwashed, and then he said, living in the gutter, trying to get shelter from the raindrops. So you know, living in the gutter, and you know the rain is dripping. Obviously, it's a metaphor for kind of negativity dripping down on you, but you know, you're living in the gutter trying to get shelter from the raindrops. You know, you're not going to get good shelter when there's kind of a gutter above you. You know, so
The hungry don't care about the hunger as this place rots. What happened to be in order like they...
The hungry don't care about the hunger as this place rots. And then he said, what happened to being Irish, like the Gaeltacht. So, you know, like the Gaeltacht is an area in Ireland where they still speak Irish, the national language Gaelic. For anyone outside of Ireland watching this, obviously I'm speaking English. We're all speaking English here. So he's saying, what happened to us? Where did it go wrong? That, like the Gaeltacht, you know. So we still have little spots in Ireland that do speak the language, but again, the majority of us, you know, even though we kind of go through, you know, 14 years of it in school, you can barely speak, you know. I remember that ad. There was an ad on telly years ago, and this lad goes up to you'll probably remember it. I forget what it was for. Probably for beer. But he's in a bar, and he goes up to this girl, and he says to her, like, you know, I can speak Irish, do you want to hear some? And he says to her, like, Ismaglum Bonia, you know, and she's like, oh, you know, she thinks he's complimenting her, and he just said, I like milk in Irish, you know. So, but that's a perfect description of, you know, how much Irish we know. The majority of us would know over here. Very basic, you know. So yeah, I love that line. And I think there's a line up here. He said we gambled like place pots, like a place pot. Listen out for that line here in a second. But a place pot is obviously a bet that you put on with a certain amount of horses to win. So let's see.
They gambled like a place pot. Most estates home.
Yeah, they gambled like a place pot. So he's talking about the kind of the banks there and the country of Ireland.
Kids, it doesn't take a brain box or the calculator. We've been sold out with these traitors and swore and stack the safe up. Fulfill your aspirations. Put bricks around the kids so they don't have to worry later. But these roads manipulators are enemies.
There's a lot of... Look, we're 12 minutes in, and we're only 12 minutes into the video, and we're only 2 minutes into the track. That shows you how good this song is. So he said, you just want to put bricks around the kids and make sure they don't have to go through it. Do you know what I mean?
Place pot, most estates homeless kids. It doesn't take a brain box or the calculator.
So he said closed estates. So, you know, estates that are closed off to the rest of the county or the rest of the country. Homeless kids. It doesn't take a brain box to figure out, you know, to see that they're traitors. The people running the country, that they're traitors and they left us behind. And he said then, you know, the goal is just to, you know, make sure that you can put a few bricks around your kids, put a house around your kids, and you know, make sure that they don't go through the same thing.
We've been sold out with these traitors and swore and stack the safe up. Fulfill your aspirations. Put bricks around the kids so they don't have to worry later. But these roads manipulators are enemies, our neighbours. The only time we pray is at a funeral arrangement. A black toy.
Damn. So after that, about kind of, you know, saying putting bricks around your kids, he says, you know, but these roads manipulate us, and the road is a metaphor, obviously, for the roads you can take in life, the different paths you can take. But then kind of these are your own road as well. He said, you know, our enemies are neighbours. So, you know, the people living next door to us, a lot of people hate their neighbours, you know, and a lot of neighbours don't get on. And, you know, that's kind of a thing, I suppose, lately. I don't think it was like that years ago. But kind of, you know, back in the day, you could nearly leave your front door open or your back door open. You know, it's not going to happen nowadays. So, yeah, really, really good stuff here.
Beds are shedding tears down at the graveyard. We've been medicated segregation. Now we've lost our patience.
Where did we go wrong? He said shedding tears down at the graveyard, you know, for our past ones. And then he said we've been medicated. What did he say here?
Arrangement. Our black toy events are shedding tears down at the graveyard. We've been medicated segregation. Now we've lost our patience.
We've been medicated, segregated. Now we've lost our patience. So, you know, with everything going wrong in the country now, everyone's starting to lose their patience. You know, we've been medicated to try and deal with this stuff. We've been segregated. They've split us up. They've medicated us kind of heavily, whether it be, you know, drink, drugs, tablets. You know, tablets are a big one nowadays. But yeah, let's get into this beautiful chorus.
Beds are shedding tears down at the graveyard. We've been medicated segregation. Now we've lost our patience.
Where did we go wrong? Broke down, but we stay strong. And where did we go wrong? Rain pours, we ride the storm. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Where did we go? Where did we go? Feds on my
a vapor light, training day 3. Little body on me, I should blow it on a tree. I'm a half of Tokyo's that we talk.
Oh, so this lad, I think this lad's English. I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but just from the accent it sounds English. Let me just hear what he's saying.
Feds on my case, wonder why they hate me. Trying to stack up what a vapor light, training day 3. Little body on me, I should blow it on.
So he said feds hate me, feds on my case, or I wonder why they hate me. And then I think he said just trying to stack a little.
Feds on my case, wonder why they hate me. Trying to stack up what a vapor light, training day 3.
Trying to stack up all the paper like training day 3. So like training day, like the movie, I guess. And I suppose they were stacking up a lot of paper. Correct me if I'm wrong on that line, I might not have caught that, but I'm guessing that's a reference to the Denzel movie.
Little body on me, I should blow it on a tree. I'm a half of Tokyo's, I be talking Japanese. I had wine and a spoon, I ain't making. I'm a half of Tokyo's, I be talking Japanese. I had.
So he said, the money that he makes, I should blow it on a tree, so I should waste it all on weed. And again, that's talking about where do we go wrong. Again, he's not glamorizing that, but he said then, I'm gonna have a toke. I don't know if he said I'm gonna have a toke of I'm token an O or I'm token the yo.
I be talking Japanese. I'm a half of Tokyo's, I be talking Japanese. I had one.
So I can't catch exactly what he said, but I get the reference. He said like I'm gonna be token O's, or something similar to token O's, or smoking weed, or else token yolks, which you wouldn't really smoke tablets. So I think just token O's or token O's. And again, Tokyo, like I'm speaking Japanese. So yeah, I like that. Let me know actually if you caught that bar, what he said. Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to see what he said there.
Japanese, I had wine and a spoon, I ain't making cup of tea. I was blinded by the lines, gotta listen to the street. Someone died, I had to grieve. On my life I can't believe how this game gives you promises, slaps you around the cheeks. You rappers made me cringe, talking what you never been. Got this life can save me jail, even turn to a syringe. Had to let a single swim, now I'm skipping on the wing. Come on, even turn to a syringe. Had to let a single around the cheeks. You rappers made me cringe, talking what you never been. Got this life can save me jail, even turn to a syringe. Had to let a single.
I think he said this life has sent me to jail, even turned to a syringe. So he even ended up on heroin, on the hard stuff. So yeah, and I know I'm missing a few lines here. Again, the accent is a little bit tougher to understand than Pablo. So let me know kind of stuff that I'm missing here. Again, I'm trying to catch as much as I can. So yeah, fill me in the comments.
Swim, now skipping on the wing. Come alive with Pete Tong, adagio for string. Don't ask me about time, cause when
he said adagio for strings there, I heard that.
Now skipping on the wing. Come alive with Pete Tong, adagio for string. Don't ask me about time, cause for time I had mad stretches. Doing isolation way before we had pandemics. And through the cause I had to serve it.
He said, don't ask me about time, because I had mad stretches. I was doing isolation way before we had pandemics. That's hard.
We ain't had tennis, two worlds I never seem to bond, like it's pandemics. And through the cause I had to serve it, we ain't had tennis, two worlds I never.
I had to serve it, we ain't at tennis, so we're gonna have to serve my time, but we're not playing tennis here.
Never seem to bond, like it's magnetics. I'm sick of Babylon.
Never seem to bond like it's magnetics.
Think about the loss of tears, spill my heart bleeds. You know it burns where the Gavin's gone. Come alive like a movie.
I heard Heartburn and Gaviscon. I'm just trying to catch what he said.
Magnetics, I'm sick of Babylon. Think about the loss of tears, spill my heart bleeds. You know it burns where the Gavin's gone. Come alive like a movie, not a carry on.
So I'm not too. Again, that was kind of hard to catch. I'm not sure if he said like he knows someone that passed called Gav, maybe knowing that Gav is gone, or knowing that the gaffer's gone. If he's English, saying that the gaffer's gone. Not too sure, but I get the reference there. That kind of burns in my heart. Like Gav is gone, so the what's it called, heartburn medication.
Like it's magnetics, I'm sick of Babylon. Think about the loss of tears, spill my heart bleeds. You know it burns where the Gavin's gone. Come alive like a movie, not a carry on. Grew up round a jungle, fought the rain like the Amazon. Could this devil went.
He said my life's like a movie, not a carry on. So you know you had the Carry On series back in the day, and he's gonna carry on as well. I imagine that would be a reference to that.
Brought round a jungle for the rain like the Amazon. Kudos devil went lying like.
He said when came out of the jungle or.
Brought round a jungle for the rain like the. Come alive like a movie, not a carry on. Brought round a jungle for the rain like.
He said I was brought around the jungle. I found the rain like the Amazon. So rainforest, jungle, Amazon. I like that.
Amazon, Kudos devil went lying like I'm Memphis. Me, I'm so relentless with his ink. I'ma hit you left and right, ambidextrous. Living how I'm living, got mommy, nan.
I'm gonna hit you left and right, ambidextrous. I actually went left and right, so it's actually left and right. But yeah, ambidextrous, left and right.
You restless, wonder why I gamble on my freedom.
Where did we go wrong? Broke down, but we stay strong. And where did we go wrong? Rain pours, we ride the storm. Where did we go wrong?
One of the best hooks, definitely, of 2020, 100%. It's definitely, and Paro Pablo is on both of the tracks, but for the best hooks, I'd say it's between that and I'm Not Flying, Paro Pablo and Will Ali. These lads are both top tier singers, like unreal. I'm looking forward to hearing more. I'm guessing the English guy is JR and the singer is Ciaran Moran. I'll have to look that up after, but looking forward to hearing more from both of them. Yeah, really good track.
Where did we go wrong? Where did we go? Where did we go? Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Where?
So there you go. You can check out all their Instagrams there. Everyone involved in the song there. You have Ed Did It, the guy who directed the video. The rest of the guys there who are on the track as well. So yeah, make sure to go check out all of them. I don't think there's anything else in the video. No. So yeah, look, amazing track. You know, I'm not going to harp on too long about it. I think I've went through that track in very fine detail. You know, one of the best verses I've heard out of Ireland there from Paro Pablo. You know, a lot of content, really nice rhyme schemes, amazing flow, really aggressive, and you know, really getting to the point. With a lot of wordplay in there as well. So yeah, brilliant stuff. Yeah, the guy JR as well. I missed a fair bit of his bars, but I think I caught a lot of it. And again, a lot of similar to Paro Pablo's. A lot of real life stuff. You know, just speaking from the heart, talking about his own experience. And the hook as well to go with it, unbelievable. From I imagine Ciaran Moran. So yeah, definitely looking forward to hearing more from all of these lads. That is criminal that this only has 1,600 views. Absolutely criminal. Like that's, and you know, it's been out for 2 months now on the dot. I really can't get over that. You know, that this song should be up there with the top songs to ever come out of Ireland. You know. So yeah, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to hearing more. I hope this song gets a lot more recognition than it has at the moment. You know, fingers crossed over the next while it does. But yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for this one. If you have any suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and we'll get on to that. I have plenty of videos coming out for you over the next few weeks, few months, few years. Again, we're gonna try and get through every track in Ireland, so wish me luck with that. There's plenty out there, so looking forward to getting through it all, and we'll catch you on the next one. All the best.